It's time we talk about the weather.
We in trouble, friends.
The storm clouds
are coming in, and I can hear the rumbling
of atom bombs
that makes tsunamis.
like a butterfly flapping its wings
On the other side
of the world
is a tornado in Brooklyn, torrential rain in Jamaica, an earthquake in Haiti, a typhoon in Vietnam, a monsoon in Korea,
a landslide in
India,
a fire in
San Diego,
massive flooding in China, a mudslide in
Chiapas,
a tidal wave in
Indonesia,
acid rain in
Hiroshima. It's been snowing in the desert, y'all. Something is wrong here.
The rivers don't run like they used to.
Stay calm.
This is an emergency.
I tell you if I knew,
but the future
hasn't said a word to me. She's angry
that her children
won't be born debt-free. Destiny said man-made curses
are her worst
pet peeve.
They are selling the rain.
They are leasing the rivers.
They are auctioning off the oceans
to the highest bidders.
As giant chunks of the polar ice cap
dislodge from the North Pole and tourists flock to the site to take pictures.
There is disaster tourism.
Like there's disaster profiteering
off the torrential storms
and the warring
and the wrath of global warming. Who will get paid to rebuild?
And who will they build for?
Who will endure the drought and the rain?
Who will be safe and sound indoors?
Who built the missiles,
the smart bombs,
the rockets?
Who gets raided?
And who gets paid
from whose pockets? Who gets sent off to war? Who dies for whose profits? Who
gets
remembered? Who's been forgotten?
Concrete over the pores of the earth
to make our lives harder, and build buildings to scrape skies, trying to get closer to God, but move farther.
Our history's been lost to forgetfulness,
erased by the frontiers of manifest destiny,
as if
destiny were man-made or manifested in the hands
of colonial planners
who build their thrones atop the remains of nations like gravestones. Celebrate Columbus Day
with clearance sales
to buy up stuff to cover up that which cannot be bought or sold, only stolen,
like breath
or life or home or an entire people who once believed that land could never be owned.
And the ocean is worth more than gold,
and water cannot be held captive.
It will reshape even stone, and even when the last tree stands alone,
it still makes a sound long after it's fallen, in a forest that lived even if no one saw it, and fed the world its breath.
Whether or not we applauded,
one hand clapping sounds a lot
like the rhythms we
lost in generations who sang
even as they
departed.
And now we stand
at the doorway. In the hallway, life brought us
to this crossroads
of lost hope and undeniable promise,
where we choose
between paths beyond rightness or wrongness
that will lead to the brink
of the planet's exhaustion, or the age of compassion,
where the meek
become strongest and re-inherit the earth and redefine progress.
lives matter worldwide till the end of time.
We rising up.
Can't nobody stop us, the love we got's colossal.
We rising up.
White supremacy, your throne's about to topple.
We rising up.
All imposters of power petrified like fossils.
In my smile, I ain't beat, and I ain't bound, and I ain't running. No, I ain't running. In my shoes, walk around, left my stride in my profile. Yeah, yeah, we're rising up. We are rising.
Never survive, taking a stride, break all the modes they used to contrive. We be alive no matter the gun, nooses and whips, we be our son. Constant repeat, instead of lie, we be the truth no matter the time. Yeah, we arrive, fist in the sky, shatter the virus, we be the ones strong inside this fight no matter what, don't be polite. Make this freedom look so bright, running at the speed of light. The sensor on our side, look at how we ride. We don't need your guns, we got people power and a plan with the divine. Mira pa' allá, tira pa' acá la historia en una lanza que nos quiere asesinar, pero la gente se resiste. Resistance is a natural response. How you gonna tell me that we ain't bound for freedom? Man, you can't trick us, we got eyes to see us. We be looking beautiful despite your amnesia. Against the contagious, trigger happy fever. Your violence needs a surgical procedure.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, you try to walk, we can't be stopped, we can't be stopped. Tick-tock, tick-tock, now is the time, and we are one. Keep the glow in my smile, I ain't beat, and I ain't bound, and I ain't running, no, I ain't running. Let my shoes walk around, left my stride in my profile. Yeah, yeah, we're rising up. We're rising up.
Black people are powerful beyond measure, beautiful beyond imagination. The children of cosmic dust wrapped in enigma made flesh. Black people are supernatural, drum magic and time travel. Black people are rising. Black people are significant, magnificent, omnipresent, resilient, immeasurable, unstoppable, indispensable, brilliant. Black people are eternal, ancient ancestors of the entire planet. Black people are breathtaking, the creators of this nation, the cornerstone of liberation. Black people are genius. Black people are people on a mission to get free by any means necessary. Black people are my heart, my soul, my breath. Black people are the source. Black people are a gorgeous rebellion by the simple act of being born. Hurricanes, middle passage, slave trade, no plantation, KKK, no rape, migration, second rate, no fake food, prison schools, mind games, self-hate, overworked and underpaid, we survive it anyway.
Como fue, como sea, como quiere que lo veas, vamos a ganar. En la tierra de los libres se liberan las ideas. Otro mundo es posible cuando el rebelde lo imagina y el sabio lo planea.
We're rising up.
Black lives matter worldwide till the end of time.
We're rising up.
From the top to the bottom, down to Haiti and Harlem.
We're rising up.
My dignified black people got one thing in common.
We're rising up.
No matter where we're tossed, our seeds will blossom.
We're rising up.
Before you go, say
journey alone brings tears to the stars. You got to know. I see your soul stretched to become what you've been waiting for. Before you go, say what you want, whisper and go. It's more than you know, from skin to your soul, you're dripping in gold. Ooh, na na na, ooh, na na na, na na na,
Darkness is only the absence of light. Like loneliness is the reason we fight.
And fear
Is the reason we might never know what it'd be like if we all realized
the meaning of our lives
and lived as if life depended on the gifts we tried to hide.
Whoever told you
You can't fly was afraid of heights you reach if you try.
you better
Free your mind before they illegalize thought. There's a war going on.
The first casualty
Was truth, and it's inside you.
the universe is
It's counting on our belief that faith is more powerful than fear. And in that shifting moment,
we'll all remember
why we're here.
in a world
Where you're assassinated for having a dream, and the rich spend 9 billion a year
to control our ideas,
and visions are televised.
so things aren't what they seem.
We gotta believe in a world where there's room enough for everyone to breathe.
'Cause reality is made of 7 billion thoughts who made up their mind of what's real and what's not. So I stopped believing in false idols of war, greed, and hate is not worth my faith. And my mind's dedicated to justice, and my soul's devoted to love, and love is God, and God is truth, and truth is you, and you are me, and I am everything, and everything is nothing, and nothing is the birthplace of creation, and transformation is possible, and you are proof. And the most powerful tool in the hands of the oppressor is what's inside our heads. And the most dangerous weapon to combat the deception lives inside our chest. Hold a mirror to your heart. What does it reflect? What will be the message of the legacy we've left?
Let's quit our jobs and wander off. You know you can't be found if you don't get lost. Let's say goodbye to those we love. Spend a little time chasing down the sun.
At the end of the road.
Magnetic attraction, mutual satisfaction, first sight, love at eye contact. I love it that our passion is such a high contrast to the possessiveness that limited our love ships in the past.
I'm a bird who sings in the springtime. She's a girl who smiles like the sunrise. Though I love the days when she's all mine, I don't try to bottle her sunshine. Loving, crushing, she sees me staring. Baby, maybe loving is sharing. Feel the wind of love on the sky. I'm a bird that can't help but fly.
I can't fit inside monogamy's philosophies of one and only, constantly stopping me from boundlessly expressing what is possibly the greatest force in all of me. My heart cannot be property. Ownership is opposite of all that love has taught to me. The infinite capacity of each of us to happily surrender to the majesty of learning love's true mastery. Each one of us a tapestry, anatomy like galaxies. It's fallacy. I need someone complete the other half of me. Reality is many souls reflect my whole totality, complexity, vitality, my sensual mentality, rather than analogies of draining like a battery. The more and more I practice love, the more my love grows naturally. I know a few interpreters think jealousy is flattery. I avidly promote we try to rise up from the agony, try out a brand new strategy, flip envy into ecstasy, amplify through alchemy.
I'm a bird who sings in the springtime. She's a girl who smiles like the sunrise. Though I love the days when she's all mine, I don't try to bottle her sunshine. Got a feeling, go girl, express it. Love is never love when possessive. Feel the wind of love on the sky. She's a bird that can't help but fly.
If a girl asks you to dance, then dance with the girl. And if it feels right, then you should hold hands with the girl. Cause I believe that God is love, and love, she keeps telling me to step back, relax, and deconstruct your jealousy. Cause jealousy is fear. Some days I'm scared of losing you, but you and I are free to leave if we choose to. I'm taking down the bricks of this invisible wall. And when the wind of love blows, now we both can feel it all. Cause you love to hear me sing, even if you didn't write the note. I love to hear you laugh, even if I didn't tell the joke. You know I love to cuddle with you, pull your body close. And I love it when you're happy, even if I have to let you go. Cause if you need your space, then baby you can let me know. I love you from afar, you my star in the telescope. I'm not a god, I'm not a fool, but I would be both. To think that love was something I could control, right?
I'm a bird who sings in the springtime. She's a girl who smiles like the sunrise. Though I love the days when she's all mine, I don't try to bottle her sunshine. Trusting, loving, true understanding. Universe of us is expanding. Feel the wind of love on the sky. We are birds that can't help but fly.
I love how your empathy finds joy in my intimacy with someone else that's into me. Love is limitless infinitely. I love it how my loyalty dissolves your insecurity. Our love it blooms concurrently. You know that's my priority. I'm soaring through an odyssey deep in the realms of honesty, with conscious choreography, consensual autonomy, equality, responsibly. I feel our trusted waters. Me a love like this is selflessly fulfilling like a prophecy.
Cause there's no better way to love me than through honesty and trusting. It's not indiscriminate fucking, it's indiscriminate loving. It's rising up to realize your love's the greatest gift to me. It's lifting me above the narrow space of normativity. Now we are one, I am free, and you can take the sky with me. Cause love is phoenix flying, rise up above to feel the breeze. Some days will be a struggle, some will fly by with ease, but I'd love it if you trust to take this journey with me.
I'm a bird who sings in the springtime. She's a girl who smiles like the sunrise. Though I love the days when she's all mine, I don't try to bottle her sunshine. Got a feeling, go on, express it. Love is never love when possessive. Feel the wind of love on the sky. She's a bird that can't help but fly.